Module 17, Warm and Cool Colors.
Now I'll show you how to use warm and cool colors, because I'm teaching since last 35 years and I'm painting since last 40 years. So I have my own experience how to use a base color first, a cool color over this. Sometimes I'll use a primary color and then we'll use one more color, it will become a secondary color there only. They'll get mixed. Suppose I'll add yellow color at the base, then I'll add blue color at the next layer will be blue color, and automatically it will become green. So I'll show you that in practical how I will do that.
So let's begin by applying a cool blue color on paper. Most of the old masters used to start painting their canvas in oil paints by using a bluish grey as their base color. The reason being that blue-grey accepts any warm color very well as the second layer. I choose for the second layer is a yellow ochre. Light is the source of color. Absence of light is an indication of no color. Warm and cool colors play significant roles in deciding the amount of light that will pass throughout any color and enhance the quality of its coexisting hue placed above or under the former. After painting blue as base, I will paint two separate oval shapes of head in red and yellow. Wait for this slightly dry. This concept can be slightly confusing in the beginning, but in time, as you practice and scribble, the language of colors will get easier to understand and apply. I have been teaching for the last 35 years and painting since the last 40 years. So I have my own experience in using a base color, whether it is warm or cool in nature. And every warm color is necessarily deep in nature. I will show you how to use warm and cool colors in a portrait. Over this warm color, I will try green or blue. Now that it is slightly dry, let us pick green color to paint over the warm yellow oval head. As you apply green, you notice a vibrant green-yellow forming on paper. You cannot get these colors by mixing the colors on palette. The red oval has become cooler as a purplish blue, whereas the yellow-green oval has both the warm and cool quality present in it. By directly mixing the color on paper, you add luster to the pigments. You have three different variations of cool and warm colors in these three oval shape of the head. I will go back to working on the first oval, as this one is a little dry as compared to the other two. I will start my portrait by using a warm color as base and apply a cool color over it. I will again apply a thin layer of blue, and you will instantly notice the third dimension being formed. A face is now trying to peep out. Make sure the layer of blue is very thin and light. These layers form different values and tonal variations. Moving to the bluish red oval head shape, I will apply a muddy red. Use a soft brush, not a hog here for this kind of work, as you have to mix the colors on paper. Let's start working on the first blue oval head shape to develop it further. To run you through the step quickly, I made an oval shape of the head with a yellow after a layer dried out. I applied a cool blue over the yellow that resulted in a greenish blue pigment. After the second layer had dried completely, I gave a thin wash of blue again to develop a dimension. I will now develop the facial feature of the purple face using a cool color. I use a color to clearly demarcating the part of the face where the light falls. Painting the right side of the face dark and leaving the left side lighter, suggesting that the light falls from the left side. Every layer of warm and cool color applied one on top of other repeatedly will enrich the colors. As each layer blue shines through the color on top. The objective of this module is to inculcate the sense of enhancing a particular color's luminosity by starting with understanding the two broad categories of warm and cool. Each color falls in one of these two. Understanding how the use of warm and cool colors can enrich a color's quality till this dries. I will proceed to work on the bluish yellow oval. Pick white and yellow to start painting the highlights and developing the facial feature further with the application of purple red. I will create dimensions by giving a thin wash of purple red over the white yellow highlight area. Notice the constant application of warm and cool tone, one on top of the other. The entire face will come alive as I wash the entire face with yellow over the blue and develop the eye further. Finally, using the same purple to paint hair. The red oval that now appears as purplish blue has dried. So I will work on it further. Start by developing the eye socket, depression of nose and lips by using a cool purple. I will use the same purple to paint the entire right side of the face to show it as the dark area. suggesting the left side as the part where light falls. Notice that we are using a cool color over an existing cool color base. Pick some yellow ochre, a warm color as a highlight to paint the left side. Start developing the orange-red oval by drawing the features. I have already taught you how to place the facial features and divide the face in 4 parts to place each feature at its correct place. There are many general rules of such portraits, but you can explore yourself. When you start making portraits from imagination, I will add some cool green color and let's see what happens. Don't stop experimenting with different colors and color schemes. Do not stop thinking as this as final. See, the character of portrait changes completely as we apply green all over the face including the hair. We can add same cool green on our first oval shape too. These decisions are very well thought of initially, but with practice you will develop a creative impulse or gut feelings backed with a deep understanding of basic fundamental of colors, and you will find yourself taking these decisions quickly. Going back to the orange-red oval head below, I will use a deep red purple to paint the facial features. you can soften any harsh line formed by diluting it with water. I will use the same purple color to paint the hair and build the jawline. Pick the cool green color we have been using in the earlier two portraits and give the entire face a soft wash of this cool green. Till this dries, I will proceed to work on the bluish yellow oval. Now, what you have is a very cool color over a very warm base color of orange red. The face was kept as the area where the light falls. I will apply a bright cool green on the dark side of the face as the final touch. Till this dries, I will proceed to work on the bluish yellow oval. To add depth and a strong dimension, I will paint the hair for all three portraits in a darker color. To develop the sense of expert handling of warm and cool color in an artwork requires a lot of practice. Unfortunately, reading books will never teach you what actual experimental work will. Reading and studying other artists will help you a great deal as you learn techniques that they must have excelled over the years. The most important awareness that is required for such work is the ability to know as to when to stop. Otherwise, you run the risk of making the colors appear muddy. You can go on painting layers over layers and stop when the colors have reached their full potential to shine and appear luminous.